There are people out there that want to promote pedophilia and they want to dress it up like it's not. Oh, we gotta let people live how they want to live. If they believe they're a woman, they're a woman. If they want to go play in women's sports, we should let them. They're not hurting anybody. Yeah, they fucking are hurting everybody. They're hurting women. Hey everybody, my name is Lorenzo. Welcome to the Game Plan. Today we're going to be reacting to California student cries while recounting sharing locker room with biological male. Let's check it out.
Well, a brave California high school student crying while recounting her experience having to change in front of a biological male in the girls' locker room. Listen to this.
There's absolutely no reason for him to be in any locker room, let alone the women's. An individual who identifies as female has XY chromosomes. Biologically, this makes him a male. This is basic biology.
Okay, please wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
High school junior girls track athlete Celeste Deist joins us now. Thank you so much for being here, Celeste, and for your advocacy, for your strong...
Hold up. Who said wrap it up? If I was the father of that girl, I would have went ham on that person. Fucking tell my daughter to wrap it up when she's trying to express how she's feeling because stupid ass people are letting men get away with doing stupid shit like dressing up like women and going into their privacy rooms to see them. Fucking morons.
Strong voice amidst what we all saw, frankly, in horror, as you were shut down. Talk to us about that experience.
Yeah, hi, thank you for having me. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Yeah, it was definitely a really hard experience because I was actually going to the locker room. It was block schedule. I'm not normally in the locker room because I don't have a sixth period, so I go home and change usually. So it was a different kind of day, I guess, but I went in and I was starting to change, and I look over and there was just the transgender, the guy standing there looking at all the girls. He's already all dressed and ready to go for track practice. So I looked at the other girls and I was like, why is he in here? This is just weird. And they were like, oh my gosh, are you uncomfortable with this too? Like, he's in here every day. And I was like, okay, so why aren't we doing anything about it? So I walked out and I went and talked to the coaches, and they were like, okay, like, sorry. One of them just told me, okay, you can just get some water. I was crying and just wait for him to leave. And then another one told me it wasn't something to cry about. So it was definitely really hard. But then I called my mom and we talked to an administrator, or she talked to the administrator, and he told her to talk to someone else because he couldn't really do anything other than offer me a curtain, which could easily be pulled over aside in a locker room, and we want this to be for all women, not just for myself. So I went and talked at the school board, and that's, I guess, the story.
Yeah, and again, we all watched in horror as you were crying and talking about your very vulnerable experience, where, to your point, you'd called your mom, she'd come, you'd talk to a minute, you tried everything that you could, and at every point, you were told their hands were tied and essentially to suck it up. And then you wrote, when I was told to wrap it up, I was already so scared. You said, I had more written on this trans student also competing in women's sports. You said it was really frustrating and it felt biased from the start. But since then, talk to us about the support that you felt, the overwhelming applause as people were cheering you on and your voice, Celeste.
It's been really cool. I've had people from my school that like I barely even know. They've reached out to me, and that's been really cool because I'm like, oh my gosh, you care about this too. Lots of people have reached out to my family and just told us, hey, we support you on this. So it's been really nice to just know that there's so many other people that completely agree with this, and it's not that I'm the only one. So yeah.
You are not the only one at all, Celeste Deist. There are
California.
millions supporting your position. And as you said, if I could speak to a lawmaker, I'd tell them there are two genders that use two different bathrooms and athletic teams. Make it happen. Thank you so much, brave girl, and know that there are millions of us applauding your voice. And happy Easter.
Thank you.
You know, I think, you know, I've said this a couple times. I don't have kids, but I'm still passionate about this because this opens the door of craziness into society as a whole. I don't want this shit. And sorry I keep cussing because it bugs me that there are people out there that want to promote pedophilia and they want to dress it up like it's not. Those are the crazy ass people that I am speaking about. Oh, we gotta let people live how they want to live. If they believe they're a woman, they're a woman. If they want to go play in women's sports, we should let them. They're not hurting anybody. Yeah, they fucking are hurting everybody. They're hurting women. They're hurting women's abilities to succeed in their own category. This is why we don't have men versus women. We don't do that. We allow women to have the rights and their freedoms to compete against each other, work your tails off, train in whatever sport or thing that you do to be the best that you can at it. And that's awesome. And then you want to have stupid ass people say, well, why don't we allow men to pretend to be women and then they can compete against, like, that is the stupidest thing. Like, what are we talking about? Let me know what you guys think. You guys already know what I think about this. Glad she's speaking up and from California, which is surprising because, I mean, California's blue. And I know there's some, you know, hidden red people out there in California that are too afraid to come out and speak. I should have started this YouTube channel when I was in California. Everybody in California would have hated me out there. But it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Till next time. Peace out, everybody.